playing football, got the report of the Japanese attack, ran home, told my parents I was going to go join the Navy. Well, this didn't suit my mother too well. She proceeded to lock me down cellar. She figured at 15 years old I wasn't going anywhere. We carried a squadron at all times of F-4Fs, F-4Us, and TBM fighter bombers. These were all they had at that time. There was no jets at that time. They were all piston-driven aircraft. I was the sight setter on a 5-inch 38 mounted gun on the fantail of the ship, of which we had two. They were the two biggest guns that we had aboard our ship. The only other armor that we carried were 40 millimeter mounts on the flight deck and 20 millimeter mounts on the flight deck. So our main firepower would have been the 5-inch 38. We were shipped out of there to Norfolk, Virginia, and went aboard the USS Core CV-13, which was a baby flat top. Starting from there, we started cruising the North Atlantic on submarine patrol, basically on sub-patrol most of the time, and from time to time we would do convoy duty to England, and we did do a couple of convoys to over into the Mediterranean. We knew that the president wasn't the healthiest person in the world, but nobody was, you weren't planning on something like this happening. One thing that we did have that was on the bad side was 2 days before the Germans surrendered. The Frederick C. Davis, which was one of our destroyer escorts that rode to protect us, was hit with a torpedo, which was maybe 500 yards broadside of us. The Germans had been following us for a week. They had one torpedo left. They couldn't get a shot at us because they kept us too well protected. So finally the skipper decided he'd take out one of the smaller ships, which is what he did. And it only stayed up a matter of minutes, and it was only 12 survivors of the whole crew, which we picked the survivors up. We also got the survivors from the submarine, and that's how we know what the story was, that they had been trailing us all this time.